Okay, so this is video number 2. This is going to talk you through the calculations for molar mass of butane lab. So these are general instructions of what to do. Because this is an IB lab practical, I'm not going to give you too many examples on what you need to do to get your data for this lab, because I want you to use the data I provided you to try to come up with the correct answer. But of course I will always answer any questions that you come up with. So here's a general overview of what you're going to do with calculations. 1, you're going to find the amount of butane used. I'm going to let you look at that data table I'm providing you, and I think you can figure that one out. Don't forget sig figs, and don't forget uncertainties. Number 2, this is the one I'm going to give you a little detail on. We're going to find the partial pressure of just the butane gas. And the reason we have to do that is because when we do water displacement, where we're collecting a gas over water, that gas turns into a mixture, a homogeneous mixture of not only the butane gas, but also water vapor. I don't want water vapor, I just want the butane gas. So I have this formula, and you're just going to have to trust me on a couple pieces of data here. The total pressure of the system is going to be the pressure of the water plus the pressure of the butane. I want the pressure of the butane. I know the total pressure of the water, and I actually do also know the water vapor pressure for water, because it's a literature value that I can give you off of a chart in your data booklet. And I'm going to give that to you for every single trial that I did. Just know that these are lit values that have been scientifically proven to show what the pressure of the water is when a gas is collected. So I'm going to rearrange this to say total temperature pressure, or total pressure of the system is going to be subtracted from, do that again, pressure total is going to be subtracted by the pressure of the water to get the pressure of just the butane. Well, the pressure of the total system came from my barometer, and that was 101.9 kPas. And imagine that I'm looking at your data booklet, this magical data booklet, I'm looking up, oh, okay, my temperature was 22.5 degrees. Oh, that means that my partial pressure of water is 2.64 kPas. So I'm going to subtract from that 2.64 kPas, and that's going to give me the pressure of just the butane. So 101.9 minus the 2.64. So the pressure of just the butane with 1 decimal place is going to be 99.3 kPas. That's the pressure I want to use in my calculations. After you've got that, now it's time to use that Pivnert equation, PV equals nRT. You've got pressure, 99.3 kPas. You've got temperature, remember to change that to kelvins. You've got volume, remember to change that to liters. Universal gas constant is 8.31. Use that to find the number of moles for that particular trial. And then you're really close to being done. After you do that, you use the molar mass formula in order to find the experimental molar mass of butane. Remember that the molar mass formula is, molar mass is going to be the mass of the substance, which you got by subtracting the mass of the lighter before and after, divided by the moles. You're going to compare that to the literature value with percent error. That's where you're going to figure out what the actual or the theoretical molar mass is for C4H10 by adding up 4 carbons and 10 hydrogens. And you're going to compare that using a percent error calculations to what your actual was. Don't forget through this whole entire process to pay attention to your uncertainties. Now again, I'm not going to give you too much more detail than that, because I'm going to challenge you to see if you can figure it out with just using the video that I gave you and just these broad set of instructions. If you have any further questions, leave a comment at the bottom of the assignment. You're going to write this up with a data table. You're going to use the data table I gave you. Lucky you. But practice typing out those calculations using equation editor, and also add in there your claimed evidence reasoning conclusion in terms of what you should have had, what you did have, and your percent error. The rubric for that is going to be given to you on Schoology once again. Hope this helps. Good luck to you. See you soon.